Woo, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie all day. If you noticed the snowman, there's a reason. So I really wanted to do a video today. I really wanted to drop a video. I had some stuff to do. But first I was working in the RV and I'm laying down a new floor and I was cutting some tile and I was doing a corner piece, right? So if this is the tile, right, I had to cut diagonal to the corner. And so normally, and the part that was left on this side was really small. And so normally when you're on a table saw, you're pushing through. And I didn't even think, I didn't use the guard because I had to go at an angle. So I'm pushing and I had my finger, my thumb, dead on the corner. And I had this hand pushing and I was just watching. I wasn't watching here. And so it pretty much almost ripped my thumb off. It was bad. I'm just not the kind of person who reacts to things the way other people do. So I tried putting it back together. And my first thought was, oh, I wonder if I'd be able to get like a bunch of liquid skin and dump it in and then tape it. But I live with a nurse, so I'm not allowed to. So I walked in and I literally went, she was upstairs. I went, "Hey, Shelly. Hey, Shelly, I did a bad one." And she's like, "What?" I went, "I did a bad one, really?" Because I'm always joking. I'm always joking. So she would just assume that I was joking. But since she was working, she knows I don't yell in the house when I know she's working. So she came downstairs and there was blood going. And so I was at this thing. I'm like, "Yeah, check it out." And I turned my hand. It was literally bleh. And so she's like, "All right, hold on." So she had to get out of work and we had to go to the ER. It was so mangled that it took over an hour just to do the sutures. And there were a bunch inside, bunch outside. And what happened was the bone, the saw blade, because it's a table saw, it spins like this, right? The bone got caught and it cracked the bone and shifted the entire thumb bone and then tore up the tendon. So, and then it caught off the edge of my nail. It went straight through all the way and the bone was all ground up at the end. I actually did a video and I'm like, well, had a little accident today. And I'm showing it on it for you guys to see, but it was taken down immediately by YouTube saying it was a violation. I didn't know that showing I guess it was too much gore. You know what I mean? I guess that's a violation, but it is what it is. So I know people are always like, "Oh, how come you didn't do a video today? You didn't do a video today." That's the only reason why. So my thumb is pretty bad. I actually asked the doctor while she was doing it. She was really cool, and she couldn't understand why I'm just smiling and joking the whole time. She's like, how's it feel? I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. And she said, do you take medications? I said, no. Do you take pain medications? I said, no. So she says, do you want anything? I said, no. I really didn't need anything. So she takes out this needle to numb it up so she can do it. And she goes, okay, so this part's gonna really suck. I'm gonna put it in there, and then you're gonna have this burning and swelling, and it's gonna feel really. And I went, it's okay. And she put it in, and nothing. I came home from Afghanistan with permanent spine damage. I don't use pain meds, so I'm just really used to living in pain, and I have a very high pain tolerance. And so she found out real quick that I was very serious about that. So my thumb is like Franken thumb. I wish I could show you right now. It's crazy. It's like the cuts all over the place. So Shelly comes down and she's like, "All right, well, let's go." So we're just joking about it the whole time. And she's just like, "I can't believe you." She's like, "This is it." But I got it to I washed it off in the sink while I was waiting for her to get ready. And then I wrapped it in a paper towel, and I wrapped it in another paper towel, and then I started thinking, man, paper towels are expensive. It sucks I had to use two. But it is what it is. You got to get it done. So while the doctor's sewing it, I was like, so you must get these kind of things all the time. You know, think people on a work site get cut. She goes, get these all the time or get that all the time? She goes, that? No. It was really freaking bad. So I don't know what kind of knife videos, because I'm left-handed, and this is my left hand. And I already got spaghetti sauce. I was starving. I hadn't eaten all day. And we were there until like 9 o'clock at night. So I didn't get to eat today. So I got home and immediately I had this calzone left over from Essex Pizza in Salem, Mass. And I grabbed the thing in my hand thinking, oh, I'll just open it. I'm like, why can't I open it? And I'm like, duh. So I had to switch the other hand. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch, I got sauce. Took me a minute. I'm home for a minute and I got sauce on the damn thing. But so that's why there's no video. If I have to do a knife video, maybe tomorrow or whatever, I'll try to do one right-handed and see how that goes. And we'll try to get it all worked out. And this is the life of a D-bad. And I knew, like, I'm cutting up my thumb and in the video I made, I was like, and it's not even a knife. Like, I didn't even cut myself. Like, that's what everybody would expect. D-bad's injured. Oh, it was a knife. No, it was a table saw. It was dumb. It was dumb. It's just one of those things where, like, you push, because I've been pushing cuts. I've been cutting the whole time. For hours, I've been doing this floor. And I'm cut. But then I had to do an angle. And I went cut. And it hit so hard onto the bone that the table saw, and it's not one of those that has one of those sensors and stops. The table saw bogged down because it was in the bone trying to keep moving. So when I pulled my thumb out, then it started going back again. So I turned off. I went, damn. And I'm like, so then the first thing I did when I got home from the hospital was went to check my cut to make sure it was still good and I could still use it. And it is. So I'll have to finish that tomorrow. It's going to be hard doing the rest. But I will still try and get some vids out. I mean, I can still hold it like this. Not a proper grip, you know what I mean? But I can still hold it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And then the thing is my hand going to work ever again? Like, is my thumb going to ever be able to bend because of what I did to the bone and the tendon? And so she's sitting there and she's saying, so you might never be able to bend it again. So I start bending it. I'm bending the tip, right? Every time she'd like put a stitch in and then she'd stop to get to, and I'm bending it. She goes, stop bending it. I'm like, well, I got to work it out. She's like, that's not the way it works. So, but I have to see some guy in a week and then whatever, we'll figure it out. But I don't know. I heal really well. I do. So I think I'm going to be okay. How okay? I don't know. But I think at least I'll be able to bend it. You know what I mean? I think so. Because I'm determined. I'm determined to just be better. So it's going to happen. Anyway, if you guys were wondering why there was no video, that's why. If I can't get a knife video done tomorrow, I'll try and just throw up a couple shorts. So at least there's that. That way you all know I'm still alive, still kicking, because I lost some blood. And they were like, well, that's not good for you because you're not supposed to be losing blood. I'm like, I know. Like, all my eyes were just gray from the blood. And they're like, how are you smiling? And they're like, you shouldn't even be awake. I'm awake. I don't know. I'm just not all there in the head. All right, so that's it for this one. I just wanted to give you guys an update. I tried showing you the mangled thumb so you would know what was going on. But apparently that's a no-no. That's it. That's it for this one. I am Donnie B all day. Till next video. One thumb video.